Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Mitchell. I'm sorry that I haven't been following on the Ranger recap, but I'm going to talk about the 4 games that I missed for you guys, and I forgot to upload. So, pretty much what we have here is the last game. Well, last game I recorded for you guys with the Capitals game when Charlie Lindgren was playing out of his mind. Then here I'm gonna talk about the Edmonton Oilers game, or did I talk about it? Oh yeah, guys, I apologize. I did talk about it. I want to talk about the Toronto Maple Leafs game when we lost in overtime, where obviously we finally did get a goal. So pretty much goals scored was by UC Parsonen, Schneider with the assist. Shesterkin was great again. Obviously, for the Maple Leafs, Nylander scored, Matthews scored, Nye scored, Riley, Ekman-Larsson got the assist. That game, obviously, Igor played well. I think our third line of Laba, Parson, and Radish played well. I think Gavrikov played well. The rest, just no one was trying. And listen, and also Anthony Stolzar had 28 saves out of 29. Like I said, every team the Rangers play against, the goalies just play out of their mind. Obviously, Saturday, October 18th, that's when the Rangers finally won a game. They beat a good team in the Montreal Canadiens, where we saw 4 goals scored by the Rangers. So goal scorers, we had Panarin, Mika Zibanejad, JT Miller, Matthew Robinson. Congrats to him for scoring his first NHL goal. Assists, we got Panarin with 3, Fox with 2, Zibanejad with 1, Sherry with 1, Gavrikov with 1. Quick played really well. Even though he conceded 3 goals, he did make 21 saves out of 24. For Montreal Canadiens, the goals scored were by Slavkovsky, Nick Suzuki, and Noah Dobson. Assists were Brendan Gallagher, Ivan Demidov, Jaden Struble, Josh Anderson, and obviously Brendan Gallagher. And their goalie, Sam Montembeault, wasn't that bad, even though he did concede 4. He made 18 out of 22 saves. That's when the Rangers won. Obviously, power play was good. That game against Montreal, we were playing physical, and we did a good job. Now pretty much, I'm gonna talk about the Minnesota Wild game, which I am pissed off. But obviously you guys don't see it. So today we saw Rangers finally got a goal at home, because we've been shut out every time we played at home. So pretty much the first goal scored was by Artemi Panarin, with a beautiful pass by Mika and Will Borgen. The first goal was amazing. We were playing really well at the start, until Minnesota Wild started putting pressure, they're playing physical, until a goal happened by Jonas Brodin off a deflection by Lafreniere's stick. So technically that counts as a Jonas Brodin goal. Then, pretty much, it's just chance after chance. And then the Minnesota Wild rookie Danila Yurov scored off a rebound when Shesterkin made a save, which was annoying. Then, pretty much, and then after that, Kirill Kaprizov scored an empty net, which, guys, Mike Sullivan has confused me a little bit, because every time when the Rangers are down and we are down by 1 goal and we could do an empty net, every time what he does is this. He does not wait until we're in the zone and we're set up. At least what he should be doing is this. Let the Rangers take a shot on Gustafsson, force him to stop the puck, and then you take out Shesterkin, you call a timeout, and you're ready to win the faceoff and try and go 6v5, which he didn't do. So let me tell you the assists for the Minnesota Wild. Marcus Janssen got an assist. Matt Boldy, Ryan Hartman all got an assist. Gustafsson obviously played well, which is annoying now, guys. Every goalie that plays against the Rangers play ridiculous. Or even Madison Square Garden, they just play, obviously, because they love the stadium. So he had 24 out of 25 saves. A goal by Panarin, obviously, was a really good goal. Panarin's on form right now. He's been getting points. He has 7 points already in 8 games, so that's really, really good for him. But guys, I don't know what to say anymore. Pretty much, Rangers. They should have won this game. Now the Flyers are closing in on them. With the Capitals losing against Vancouver, we could have easily won this game, and we would have went up. We would literally Rangers, if they would have won, they would have been number 2 right now, right behind Carolina. But now it's 3 wins, 4 losses, and 1 overtime loss. So nowhere, we can't say anything about this now. So the only chance we have winning is if the teams just keep losing in the Metro Division. But all of a sudden, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Rangers should maybe change their roster, maybe make some trades. Obviously, I've been hearing news about. Obviously, we heard that Brendan Othman is a trade rumor for us. I think maybe he could be a good value to get a good player. And obviously, I would love maybe if we could find a way to trade. So, guys, here we have 5 potential landing spaces for Brendan Othman. I'm looking it up. So, one is the Vancouver Canucks. What I would love is maybe we can get a good winger. That would be nice. Obviously, the other team is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Maybe someone real good young defenseman we could take. Chicago, obviously. Pittsburgh, Boston. Those are the teams. But we don't know who they're probably going to trade. So I would love at least one good winger, another defenseman who could help out. Obviously, guys, there's been also rumors saying, what will the New York Rangers do with Artemi Panarin? Which is a struggle because Panarin, obviously, he pretty much, they're saying, do they want to re-sign his contract? Obviously, his contract is pretty big at $11.5 million, but we're gonna have to learn how to move on with it. But we don't have to worry about about Panarin's contract right now until the end of the season. So I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I feel like I would love to trade maybe Brendan Othman to get a good player. And I think I would also love for us to maybe trade Alexis Lafreniere, maybe to try and get Patrick Laine, or some other good young guys. Because I saw a trade, guys. I would love to show you, but unfortunately I can't really because obviously I'm recording on my phone. So pretty much I saw a mock trade that Rangers will trade a Lafreniere for Patrick Laine and 2 good young players from Montreal. And I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved that trade because I think Patrick Laine is the perfect player who could play alongside Trocheck and Panarin or Mika and JT. I feel like that's obviously great. I'm trying to look to see if there's any news about what Rangers are going to do with Brendan Othman. So far, they may be saying that also right now it says Rangers are open to trading him, so we don't know what they're going to do with him. Me personally, I feel like if I was the Rangers, I would trade Brendan Othman, try and go for a good player. Obviously, I want to give a shout out to one of the players that's been playing pretty well. Matthew Robinson has been great. I feel like he's been good. And guys, I'm also pretty shocked that Gabe Perreault is not playing, or Scott Morrow. One of them two should be playing at least. It would have been nice if they could play, but listen, we can't do anything about it. Sorry guys, I'm just really tired. So pretty much there's really nothing saying about Brendan Othman. They're saying maybe the Tampa Bay Lightning could maybe join in as well. I feel like maybe we could trade Brendan Othman and maybe some couple of picks to a team that is actually looking. Obviously, I would wish we could trade Lafreniere because, listen, guys, Lafreniere was the number 1 overall pick we drafted, and I feel like it's been bad because I feel like he's not lived up to his potential. So, unfortunately, that happens. So, listen, I feel like I said, Brendan Othman and a couple of picks maybe for a good player that could fit into our roster and maybe help us get back on form as we were supposed to. Also, I feel like Lafreniere, I want to trade for like a superstar maybe, because I heard that Jason Robertson maybe can try and show up for with in a trade for Lafreniere, which obviously I would love Jason Robertson, but his contract is way too much, so I don't know what to do. Also, guys, there's also been news about about Vincent Trocheck's comeback because obviously, unfortunately, he did get hurt. So Trocheck is expected to return the November 1st, I think, or November 7th. I don't remember. I think that's 10 days apart from here. And he might come back against the Seattle Kraken. But we never know what happens. Also, guys, what I want to talk about as well is obviously with the Rangers. I don't know how their season's gonna go, but we'll see what happens. But I know you guys probably don't like. I know a lot of you guys are probably basketball fans more than hockey. So let's talk about the New York Knicks. So obviously we saw in preseason Friday, October 17th, the Knicks obviously beat the Hornets 113-108. Brunson went off with 31. McHale had 16. McBride and Shamet were good. Clarkson was good, 13 points off the bench. Trey Jameson was good. Mohamed Diawara was good. And pretty much, I'll tell you guys the new roster that have been announced today. So, pretty much our new roster, we have Huck Porty, we have Trey Jameson, we have Kevin McCullough, we have Mohamed Diawara, Tosin Ebouame, Landry Shamet, Clarkson, Yabusele, Bridges, Brunson, Anunoby, Dadier, Kolek, McBride, Hart, Mitchell Robinson, and Cat. So that's our full roster right there. So now we finished preseason, and now Wednesday, October 22nd, Knicks are playing their home opener against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Obviously the number one seed last year, completely destroyed us in the regular season, but I feel like we have a good enough team to at least match Cleveland. But unfortunately, the news that we heard that Josh Hart might not play, or Mitchell Robinson. So obviously we know Josh Hart had that back injury, so we'll obviously wish he could be fine. So pretty much, like, here are the news. So Mike Brown said he wasn't sure if Robinson would be available on Wednesday. On Friday before the preseason, finally, the coach said if they had been a regular season or a playoff game at night, Robinson would have played. But pretty much, I think Mitch pulled another injury, or the management don't want to play him yet because they don't want him to get hurt. So we probably are going to be out with two crucial players in Hart and Robinson. Obviously, a lot of people are saying Mitchell Robinson is trash. He's not a good player. You guys need to calm yourself down, because Mitchell Robinson, what he provides for the Knicks is everything. He provides shot blocking, rebounding, even especially offensive rebounds, second chance points. And he can guard the other opposing big man. He did such a good job guarding in the playoffs. But listen, that's obviously Robinson might not play, and obviously we all know Josh Hart is the heart of New York. What can I say about Josh Hart? He hustles, rebounds. His coast to coast are probably one of the most unstoppable things. Obviously his jump shot's a little off, but he can hit the three when he can. And obviously if he was with our bench, he would be perfect with Clarkson and Yabusele. So pretty much, guys, that's everything I have to say about the Knicks. Obviously, that's everything I have to say about the Rangers. which Rangers play San Jose this Thursday against the Sharks, obviously. Which, me personally, I feel like we should win because the Sharks so far haven't won no games, and if we lose to them, this is like ridiculous because they literally just lost. They literally are 0-2-2, so that's crazy. Like, obviously, you gotta take into account that San Jose do have good players. They do have Tyler Toffoli, Dmitry Orlov, Wenberg. They have William Eklund. They have Nick Leddy, Mario Ferraro, Barclay Goodrow, former Ranger. They have Jeff Skinner, obviously their number 1 overall pick in the draft, Macklin Salabrini. But I feel like we should beat this team, but we'll see what happens on Thursday. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on these post notifications. I apologize that I haven't been promising you guys full content like every time Rangers play, but here I did it for you guys, and peace. Love you guys.